For more debates, updates, and bonus content, sign up at thebigconversation.show.
I wondered what the adaptive benefits of being a follower of Jesus was in first century Roman ruled Jerusalem.
That's a great question. So, and well put, I think. So, given that in its time, Christianity was in a sense a minority, very strange in a sense in that cultural religion, for which people got persecuted and killed, what were the evolutionary benefits of becoming a Christian?
This is a really good question. Obviously, it was a long shot bet that worked out. And the question is, how many? Well, that's what they are. And, well, if you want to know what these things look like, I would recommend a book called The Kingdom of Matthias about a contemporary and de facto competitor of Joseph Smith's at the point that Mormonism was founded. This guy never had more than 30 followers and his sect died out completely. But in some sense, if you had been there for these two guys jousting over acquiring followers, you wouldn't necessarily have known who to bet on. So the problem for us is that we have the story of the remarkable success. The ideas that Jesus apparently was spreading have caught fire, they've taken over a large part of the globe, and so looking backwards, we know that one worked out, and you think, how could it possibly have? But what you don't have, due to what we would call survivor bias, is all the stories of things that looked equally promising that left no imprint that we can detect from this place in history. So anyway, beware survivor bias. It is a very powerful force.
So to toss it to you, Alister, what do you think of this idea that, Christianity survived because it kind of was the one that got lucky and caught on?
Well, I think the early Christians thought this is right. We have to do this. This is something that we feel morally impelled to do. And the survival rates weren't very encouraging. And I think that we have to respect that. Actually, it is a very important reminder that while I have no doubt that one factor that might encourage somebody to adopt a particular worldview is the social benefits it brings, it's actually quite difficult to identify social benefits for early Christianity apart from the sense of solidarity they felt with themselves and, as you will know, the sense of solidarity they felt with the suffering Christ. If you go into the catacombs, what you will see is one of the dominant images is of Christ as the good shepherd who is carrying these lambs. In other words, there's someone who's with you while you suffer. So I think that's a very important question to kind of help us refocus on a very important discussion.